On a wet Sunday afternoon, I drove 2 hours in my Mercedes to drop it off to the new owner. However, when I got there, he didn't hand me any money. Instead, he handed me some keys. And we welcome this, the C32 AMG Mercedes. And this is a bit different to the W124 because one, it isn't slammed on the ground, it hasn't got a massive body kit, it's very understated. You wouldn't think it was fast, and yet it's got a 3.2 litre V6 that has a supercharger bolted onto it. So it does 0 to 60 in around 5 seconds. The silver is starting to grow on me. It is one of those things where I'm a bit like, silver cars, they look a bit boring, but do you know what? It's understated. It's a proper sleeper. Did I do the right thing swapping it for the 124? I think I did, because I think that this is worth a little bit more money, but it does need a little bit of work. I had it one day and decided that it needed 4 new tyres. Took it to the tyre people and I got 4 new tyres put on for a cost of £375. So that was my first expense in the first day. The car also has 2 faults come up on the dash. And it tells me that I need ESP, visit workshop, and brake lining wear. Well, the brake pads I've just ordered, so I'll be doing brake pads and discs all the way round as soon as they arrive. The ESP, I'm not quite sure. It could be something like a wheel speed sensor that's off, maybe a wheel bearing, because I've heard the sensors are within them. I'm not sure. So as you can see, there are a few issues regarding the car. So you've got stuff such as the arches. They're a bit rusty, but they're well, I say supposed to be, they are, because it's a W203 from the early era of Mercedes when they were kind of doing the ungalvanised bodies and it was just known to rust through. Then obviously had the tyres, so I've put new tyres all on nearly 400 quid, but has to be done. Brake pads and discs, they are on order, so they shall be coming as well. And then I've got a bit of a clunk on the suspension on the front. You see that in here? There's nothing there though. This one here, that ball joint, is literally emptied out. That there is where there was nothing there on the other side, and that, to me, looks like the anti-roll bar. Ah, on the other side there wasn't even a tie rod. This tie rod coming down the back here into the anti-roll bar by the looks of it. As with on the other side, this ball joint here is literally empty because it's all torn up. Of course, it's a shame that we're missing those pieces, but in the back of the car, I do actually have an anti-roll bar. So I'm guessing that the dude was planning to get it done. There's also some tie rods as well. Of course, the boot lid is also a bit like that. It's kind of just got a bit of rust in and around the number plates around, but I'm pretty sure you can pop the number plates around out, we can get to it and clear that up. Bottom of the doors as well, but again, it's just something that happens with this era of Mercedes. Got a very annoying click in the radio. It's something to do with a clicker in behind it. Got to take the radio out and get to that. Of course, we've got the driver's side mirror as well. That is all kind of discoloured and whatever. Hopefully get new glass, or the previous owner did say he did have a replacement mirror, so hopefully he'll send that through. One issue I did have, which was quite worrying, was pretty much that I was driving along on a straight, put my foot to the floor, went up to obviously the speed limit, and I came off the accelerator, put on the brake to come to a junction, came off the brake and the accelerator was still on. And I was like, whoa, what's that? Turns out a piece of plastic has dipped and it flattened the accelerator to the floor. So yeah, that was quite like, oh my God, because obviously I thought it was just a fault, but it is literally just this piece of plastic. So I need to put that up. And get that out of the way for obviously safety reasons. I really haven't driven the car to its potential yet, simply because I have been more like, all right, suspension's not so good. Let's just make sure it's all going to be all right. Starts up quite nicely. 18.6 miles to the gallon I've got so far. I haven't been driven at Spiritedly, so it's all right. You join me now, the S4. Yes, I wanted to take the C32 out for a drive, but I can't because obviously the suspension issues I'm a bit worried about, and I don't want to be taking the kind of risk on the road when I don't need to. So I'm going to show you my new toy, which arrived today. Oh, it's great. It's so good. Just watch this. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'm really sorry that I couldn't take the C32 out, but of course suspension issues, it's just a safety aspect, so I thought I'd take the S4 out, give it a little drive, haven't driven it for a little while, show you the new things I can do with this camera setup. Just makes a massive difference to what I can do. because I'm pretty useless when it comes to tech, but if I learn this, it'll make life a lot easier. As soon as I can, C32 video will be out with the driving video and all the aspects that I showed you with the S4 today. Really looking forward to it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because about 5% have subscribed. Well, actually less than that. But watch regularly. If you subscribe to the channel, it means that I can do so much more with the channel and really propel it and do some crazy stuff. Bora update, I've been ordering parts because I had loads and loads and loads of comments on TikTok. I had like 250 comments or something to go through. People telling me what they think I should do with the car. So I've started ordering parts. I've started ordering different bits and bobs. And I've got loads of ideas up here. So the Bora should end up hopefully really, really nice. I spent loads more money on it. But then again, spending more than £300 on it isn't going to be hard. What else? Well, I think that's it. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please do subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Really, really, really would appreciate it. Hit the like button as well. Push it up in the algorithm. More people can see it. And also comment below and let me know what you think. Do you think that I made the right decision changing the 124 for the C32? Because I think I did. Because yes, the 124 looked amazing, but the C32 is more of a sellable car down the line, and it's rapid. So yeah, I think I know that. Yeah, I made the right decision. Anyway, guys, have a great week. See you in the next one. Cheers.